Hello out there, Remo back, and we are back in expeditions for the first time in a couple of months. What I really want to do with this video today is give you a little show of a couple, we'll call it test areas I've kind of thrown into a map that I've started for expeditions, and I would love to just see if I can get some more ideas on what we want to do with this expeditions game. Right here, blank slate, essentially. Just showing you some of this stuff so you can maybe get some ideas and let me know what you think and what you enjoy in expeditions and what we don't really enjoy. I haven't played the game a whole lot since it first come out. I've been mostly focused on Snowrunner. Truth be told, the biggest reason I kind of went back and did the Snowrunner thing again for a bit was I kind of want to let this game bake a little bit and get some of the mission setup issues fixed up, and that personally as a modder, it's been a real challenge to mod expeditions initially when it came out, because you never really know if I'm the one making the mistake or if the game engine just isn't working properly right now. And I know a bunch of us found it fairly challenging, so didn't give up on expeditions, but just kind of let it sit. And this is the first time I've really opened the editor, like I say, in a couple months since I released Beaver Creek. Just been fully Snowrunner focused. Upon initial opening, doesn't look like there's a whole lot changed, so I don't think, now I have to get back in there and do some testing, see what works and what doesn't. But my mindset with this map is kind of giving you an example of what I'm thinking, which is going to be kind of a Northern Ontario feel. I think maybe a High Rock County kind of feel, with a little more rock, a little less roads, all that kind of fun stuff. Here I've just kind of thrown together a little rocky crawl area with a bit of mud. Mud is not really deep enough on the first look on this, kind of driving through it, but it gives you the idea of what I'm going for, kind of a more pine forest. And you'll see, we'll go have a quick look at a bit of a swamp I started to mess around with the look, and then kind of heading in Northern Ontario, so a lot of areas when you get up higher you'll have just kind of pine trees and kind of a different colored ground and stuff. So I'm trying to work an area in like that to give a bit of a look up the hill, so we'll go check that out too, using some of the new textures in this game. And I don't know, I'm thinking more or less at this point. Now I know when my other maps had released, I don't think truck recoveries were working properly. I'm really hoping that they do now. Regardless, I'm going to set it up. I think it's going to be kind of a recovery type map. I think I can really work in maybe using the drone a little bit to kind of get your way to either find something or find some better routes. Again, the other thing that I kind of forgot about until I reopened the editor is we don't have very many models at all. Like, I don't have any buildings, anything like that. And if you notice, I'm sure any of the maps that have come out have been just not a whole lot to work with, so it's hard to make them look different other than what you're doing with the ground and stuff. So definitely some limitations with expeditions. It's still fairly early in its build, so I imagine it's going to increase. I know at some point at the start, you see a little bit of the work on the river here just to give you a bit of a look. I haven't done much. As you saw in the opening, there's going to be a lot of rivers and mud and swamp and stuff. And I don't think anything too real heavy for crawling, but I want to have kind of an outback overlanding feel in terms of as you saw at the start, just lots of little rocks, and you're kind of battling your way through. This is just a real quick throw together to get a look for a swamp. I've only done a small area here just to kind of give myself a look as much as all of you. It looks drastically different in game, so you got to kind of hop in and out and just check your progress. Again, not enough mud nearly at all. Shouldn't be able to drive through this quite as easy as it is. But anyways, back to what we want to do with expeditions. I'm not totally sure what to do with the mission side of this game yet. I don't have a lot of ideas. Unfortunately, a lot of the stuff in terms of having models and the buildable models and stuff, it's hard to really branch away from what the developers have done with the vanilla maps, because there isn't really a lot of options, so you're kind of forced into a variant of what they're doing. Do have some small ideas in terms of just giving you reasons to run around here, but I don't see anything too intricate with missions coming out of the modding side of things, at least for me, for a while, because you just I don't know, there's not a lot of creativity to be milked out of this yet, other than beautiful maps. I mean, these maps look just a little bit nicer, a little more attention to the grass detail and stuff in Expeditions over Snowrunner. It does look nicer, but the mission stuff is just, I'm still kind of stumped on it. I'm going to do my best. Like I say, I'd like to add in at least every vehicle, make a whole bunch of recoveries, and just kind of think of this as I have a place that me and my family go. It's a hunt camp. We don't hunt, but we go up there. It's way back down some logging roads. It's a very peaceful spot, and that's kind of what I'm channeling with this map. You can see the forest has changed here. It's kind of taller trees, a little more open, and we have a little more orange pine needle-y type texture on the ground. So that's what I'm playing with now, but it's where the inspiration is coming in this map in terms of the look and the feel. And any ideas, what you like, what you don't like about Expeditions, what you want to see, and I don't know, let's see what we can do with this game, and we can make it fun, and I think it will come along. It's just going to take a little while, and we got to kind of figure out what works. I'm going to add in some roads. They're going to be small roads like this that are not heavily traveled, but I don't like the total free roam thing myself. So thanks for watching. We'll talk to you again soon with a little more progress.